Center consoles were originally made popular because of how versatile they were, especially when it came to fishing. But boat manufacturers saw the potential in making performance center consoles that ultimately focus on cruising, hosting, partying, lounging, luxury, and also speed. I mean, these boats don't even have one single rod holder. Depending on the size, they're even considered center console yachts. What's up guys, it's Life Offshore, and if you like the marine world, drop a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, it really helps me out. Today we'll be talking about the top 5 performance center consoles in my opinion. The way we're going to do it is I'm going to break it down by boat manufacturer instead of a specific boat model. Since there aren't a whole lot of these manufacturers, I thought the best way to do this list is to break down the best performance boat companies and then showcase and talk about some of their models and some of the reasons why I ranked them the way I did. At number 5 is Sensation. They've been making power boats for a long time. They shifted focus to the performance center console market as a lot of interest arose from their center console lineup when they introduced it. They now make 3 models, a 32, a 34, and a 40 footer. For anyone looking to step into this space of performance center consoles, Sensation's 32 footer is probably the best boat you can buy. It's not small and it's not too big to get your feet wet. And it's one of my favorite boats on the market. It's got a 9-foot beam and with twin 400 V10 Mercury outboards, it has a top speed of 80 miles per hour. In a chop, the design of their boat just sits on top of the waves, and as the chop gets bigger, the boat just slices through the waves. The fit and finish of Sensation boats are excellent, and they're doing a great job of growing their brand, and I'm expecting a lot of good things to come from them in the future. At number 4 is Midnight Express. I had a hard time putting them at number 4 because honestly, they can easily be higher on this list, and I wouldn't argue much if someone says they're number 1. They have a couple things that made me decide to put them on the back end of this list, and we'll get to that after I tell you about their models. They make a 34, a 37, a 43, a 52, and a 60-foot monster. The 60-footer is ultimately a true performance yacht because that thing is so massive. It has a 15-foot beam and weighs around 30,000 pounds. Some of the highlights of Midnight is that their fit and finish and their color design are excellent. They have some of the most beautiful color matching in the marine industry. Their 43-foot center console with 5 Mercury 450R outboards has achieved speeds greater than 93 miles per hour. Now, for the reason I didn't place Midnight Express higher on this list is for 2 main reasons. Number 1 is that they're not the driest boats, especially for their size. We've all seen them stuffing numerous times at Haulover Inlet. Now, I know Haulover Inlet can pretty much stuff any boat on the right conditions. And reason number 2 is that their customer service isn't the best, especially when considering that a lot of their boats are in the 7-figure price range. You'd expect to receive a bit better customer service from them. I've heard from customers that's bought a boat from them and it wasn't the best experience. I'm not gonna spill the beans on that because it's none of my business. At number 3 is Cigarette, which as of a couple years ago, the company got sold and is under new management, so it should be interesting to see what direction the company goes moving forward. Cigarette is the most legendary and iconic brand on this list and is honestly one of the most iconic boat builders in general. Their legacy traces back to 1969, which is a very, very long time ago. They've changed and pivoted along the way, and now they focus more on luxury performance center console yachts. And I say yachts because the smallest center console that they make is 41 feet in length. They also make a 42-footer, a 52-footer, and a 59-foot center console. They still also make some sport deck boats, but their main focus, I believe, is their center console lineup. My favorite boat of theirs is the 41-foot Nighthawk. It has an 11-foot beam and can be powered with quad Mercury 450 racing outboards. At number 2 is Nortech. If I had one word to describe Nortech, it is quality. Quality, quality, quality. And did I forget to mention quality? They have such beautiful fit and finish, quality control, construction. They're just overall a great boat manufacturer, and not to mention, they make one of the prettiest boats out of any center consoles on the market. They make a 34, a 39, a 40, a 45, a 50, and a 55-foot center console. Their most popular is their 39. When Nortech released that model, it really took them to a whole new level. The 39 has achieved speeds of over 100 miles per hour. I saw a fully spec'd out 450 Nortech at the boat show. I believe it was Alex Pratt's boat. I have to say, that was one of the most impressive boats I've ever seen. The attention to detail, the fit and finish was superb. I even recall seeing a GPS screen built into the sliding door to get inside the console. At number 1, we saved the best for last, and it's Marine Technology Inc., also known as MTI. Honestly speaking, all these boat manufacturers make a great product, and it all comes down to opinion. And in my opinion, MTI makes the best looking, has the best fit and finish, and they're at the top of the game right now. They have a 3 center console lineup, a 42-footer, a 50-footer, and a 57-footer. I can't pick a favorite out of these 3 because honestly, they're all just as good. Obviously, just have some size differences. If I had to pick a standout model between the 3, I'd choose the 50-footer, which has a 12-foot beam and weighs around 18,000 pounds, which is very light for such a big boat. The stability and ride quality on these boats are excellent, and if you have an unlimited budget, go and buy yourself an MTI. You can't go wrong. Any detail you want, they're gonna make, they're gonna put on it. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments which boat manufacturers you would have put on this list and which one you would have taken off of this list. But until next time, you can catch me offshore.